Okay, so hello again. I'm going to show you how to create a PowerSchool website and add different section rosters to that one class. So the first thing that we're going to do is to create the PowerSchool website. If you look down here on the left side, you have a blue button that says new class. You're going to click. First, you're going to name your class. In this case, I'm going to name it Trial 1. It just pop out with the name. In your case, it would be something like English 1, but I'm going to keep Trial 1. Now, I usually leave class code empty. That's another way that you can recognize the class, but I just leave it empty. And I don't need a summary. Now, I don't allow students to choose their name because of obvious reasons, right? So, but if you do allow them to change their names, so you should click here where it says allow user nicknames. I do not allow it. You may. Then I always check that it's being created for the correct year. So it's being created for this year, 2018, 2019. I hit next. And I always keep it no schedule require because it will many times, sometimes I make a mistake about the schedules where I have to check the day that I want the website to go off and it might be wrong. So I just leave it with no schedule require and I hit finish. So now the website will be created and it takes a while. All right. Right after you create it, if you click on my classes, the class is not going to show up. Why? Because after you create it, now you need to make it active. All right. So if you click on manage class and you go all the way down here, you click on make active. Hopefully you're seeing that. And I leave it active forever so that I can just dump the old students rosters out and I can add the new students onto this new website. So I leave it as forever and I press save. And now, if I go to my classes, it should show up there. So it's not showing up. If it doesn't, then I will reload or be patient and wait a few minutes. Many times you just gotta wait a little bit with PowerSchool Learning. It just doesn't do it immediately. Let's check it out if it does it this time. Well, this time it did it. So now the website has been created and we activate it so it's up and running, but it doesn't have any students in it yet. So let's go ahead and add the students. So when you click on manage class and then you choose edit roster, what you're going to do is that you're going to create add students. You're not going to create sections, I'm sorry. You're going to click on add students, all right? So I know that that sounds counterintuitive. Oh, I am wrong. I'm sorry. I forgot that one. I don't have them memorized in my mind. So you actually do hit create sections. I thought it was something else. All right, so you do create sections and then you press OK. So notice that this one has already 2 sections. I like to name my sections by period. So let's say that in this trial 1, I have 2 periods that I want students. I want 2 period rosters inside this trial website that I created. So first I edit the name. So let's say that I want to have period 4, right? And then here I want period 6 because those are my Spanish 2 classes. All right. So now I go back to Spanish section period 4. If I click on import students, and then I click here where it says only list my classes, and then I hit search, you're going to look for that one section. So let's look it up. Okay, so you see that I have here 3 sections. You need to know what number describes your period. So let's see here. Yes, so you need to know that. So you need to go to Aries and make sure that you know your section. I'm going to go back. And I have a Spanish 2, section 163, and a Spanish 2, section 355. If you don't know the number of sections, what you can do is that once you click import, you're going to check the name of the students and you can remember what period it is. So I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to look at the names of the students and I know that this is period 1, right? And it says my Spanish 2, and I know by the names that this is my period 1. So I'm going to hit import students. And now I have added all these students, right, in this section, but I made a mistake. I put period 4. So I'm going to click on manage sections. I'm going to edit and I'm going to put the correct period, right? So I've done that one. Now I'm going to do the second one. I'm going to hit again import students. I'm going to check the box that says only list my classes. I'm going to hit search. And then I'm going to go to the other one. I just did 163 and now I know that that one is my period 1. I'm going to check by the names of the students because I don't have the section number memorized. And I'm going to see what period that is. I think it should be 3. And it is. This is my Spanish 2, period 3. I know it by the names of the students. So I hit on the import students. And this will populate the students into this section that I've created. Right? But now again, I made a mistake. And that is not the correct period. So I'm going to go ahead and manage sections. I will edit the title and I will put period 3. Right? And now I added all those sections. I will go back to roster. All right. And I have them separated. So if I go to manage class and then I go to edit roster, you will see that the 2 sections, the 2 periods are actually in this one website now, right? And I have period 3 and I have period 1. All right. So anything now that I post in this website will be showing up to both sections. All right. So hopefully that helped you. And if you have any other questions, just let me know and I'll try to create another video. All right. I'm gonna finish this